Hello everyone, it's Jolene here from Chi Lifestyle. Hope you've all had a brilliant weekend and you're ready for your week ahead. Okay, so today's reading is going to be what good news is coming your way. Okay, so this is a time for you to just think about, what are you trying to manifest? Maybe you're waiting for some good news, or maybe you're just needing some good news, and this will obviously just tell you what good news could possibly come in your way. Okay, so our pals today are got your house hashtag 12, okay, and then just so you can maybe have a good look at that, okay. House hashtag 3, look at that, and then series. Okay, so I'll give you some time just to sit and think. This is a good time to just ground yourself. Sit and think about what it is that you're needing to know. Taking a deep breath. Pile 1, 2, and 3. Okay, ready? Okay, you can always pause the video if you're not. So let us begin. Dig into pile number 1. Hashtag 12, pile number 1. Okay, so what good news? Okay, so the good news for you, okay, so far is you're going to be dealing with a lot of wisdom, okay? So you might be dealing with a situation and you're not really too sure what it is that you need to do, and you're possibly going to get a lot of answers, okay? So this is a time to really trust God, trust the universe, trust the situation that you're dealing with, okay? You might get a lot of wisdom as to what karma is happening right now, and that doesn't necessarily, karma is not always, oh, well, now I got bad things coming my way. You could be closing with karmic cycles. Karmic cycles can go through lifetimes, okay? So you've also got closure. Okay, so you might be getting closure from a karmic cycle. It could be a karmic partner. It could be just a karmic situation, and you will get some closure and some wisdom, okay? You need to trust the situation, okay? It's time for you to maybe to reflect on the situation. Oh, gosh. Wind, please. Time for you to reflect a lot on the situation. Disillusion, this is not a time for you to get disillusioned and to surrender, okay? And surrendering is really and truly trusting in God, trusting and understanding that everything that's going on right now is for very good reasons, okay? I don't think I'm going to have to just read these cards to you because it was a really beautiful day. I thought I'd come outside and now the wind's come up. Okay, so you could be meeting a Leo this month, or someone who embodies this kind of personality, or they're asking you to embody this kind of personality, okay? And it's the Our Will. This is a time for you to deal with, like I say, if it's not someone you actually meet, then this is a time for you to really deal with your heart and your heart chakra. Maybe it's time for you to clear it off, or maybe get the closure that you're needing to heal your heart. This is a time to deal with your pride, your loyalty, your warmth, your enthusiastic, and your creative self-expression. Okay, you might actually, again, meet someone who has this kind of personality that might come in, okay? Oh, yeah, look at this. Okay, so you're going to get a lot of information during your astro traveling. Okay, so remember when we sleep, they say that this is when the spirit is actually doing work behind the scenes. Okay, so, while you're having your peaceful rest and your soul's resting, your spirit is supposed to be traveling. And if before you go to sleep, if you have some information or something you're really wanting to know, maybe it's the closure, maybe you're needing to know more about a karmic situation, or you want to know why things are happening right now, you can always ask your spirit to tell you, ask your angels, ask God, whoever, whatever you believe in, to please give you some information before you fall asleep, okay? When you wake up, take a note of your dreams, okay? Maybe do a dream journal over the next 2 or 3 weeks, okay? You're about to get either a leadership role, or they're asking you to take leadership in your situation, okay? So that's for you to take control, and I say that because your next card out is to take charge of the situation. So, and you've also got the freedom card, okay? So what they're saying here is that you're now going to be free, okay? From maybe you're free from this karma, your karmic cycle is now closed and you're now free. You're free to move on. You're free to start over. This is also asking you, I mean, Hina, okay, there's a lot of time or moonlight around there, so there might be emotions or something that's hidden that will come to the surface, okay? So, yeah, this is definitely a time where, the things are going to come forth. You're going to have to just surrender and just allow the situation to happen, okay? But you're going to get freedom. So it's also telling you that your mind, you can free your mind. Everything is up here. Your situation, if it's bad, it's up here, okay? If there's a reason why it's bad, ask and pray, and God will give you the answers. But they're saying to you that you're free to decide, okay? You need to take leadership and you need to take charge of the situation, okay? Whatever it is. Okay, I'm going to get some angel oracle cards here, and let's ask for my pile number ones. What good news can they expect right now? I mean, I know that probably doesn't sound like good. I mean, like I said, unless you're looking for a leadership role or in a situation you're wanting to climb up the ladder. But, getting closure is, well, I consider it good news. Okay, so, you've got the 8 of fire here. Look how gorgeous that card is. So you've got your events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. So what did I say? You're getting closure. You're moving. You're free. Okay. Many things happening at once. Okay, so things are going to, if you've been stagnant or, like I said, you've been dealing with a karmic situation and things have been stagnant because you were closing off a cycle, you're now free. Okay, now things can start moving in your life and delays are over. Okay. I mean, if you just look at all the beautiful colors shooting out of the card, just goes to show there's just a lot more beautiful things coming your way. Okay, so you've got your review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move into a new direction. Okay, so to take charge, this is time for you to move. So whatever's gone on, often when things happen in our life that don't bring good news, it's because God's trying to push you in a more positive, more favorable direction. Okay, and that's exactly what he's doing. So he's saying to you, take charge, time to move, and it's time to go into a new direction. Okay, you've got to being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Okay, so again, you're free to make the decision. You don't like the decision you make a new one. You are literally free to make whatever you want. I mean, people often, we go to psychics because we're hoping psychics will give us a miracle answer, and it's not like that. Okay. We are readers, we read energy, we read cards. It tells about the energy, about what you're thinking about and what you're creating. You don't like the solution, create something new. You have got the freedom to create whatever it is want. You want to be rich? Become rich. You want to be in love? Become in love. You want a soulmate? Get a soulmate. Okay. It's not, I'm not saying you don't have to do any work to do it. Yes, you do. You need to go out there. You need to make the effort. You need to manifest. You need to take charge. Okay, so the angels are saying, surrender your fears, I think, not being able to make a decision, just, surrender that fear of whatever's stopping you, because you know what you want to do, okay? It's here. Okay, heart. We had heart, remember? So what the angels are trying to tell me, sorry, and they just reminded me that, so I need to remember, they're saying to you that your decisions are in your heart. Okay, you'll get the information during your time travel. So you'll start dreaming and getting answers in your dreams, okay, that will help you with this decision, okay? But don't pretend there's no problem, okay? Being oblivious does not help you. There was something about disillusionment, sorry. Ooh, angels are coming in thick and fast here. Okay, so disillusioned. You cannot be disillusioned anymore. You have the wisdom to deal with the situation. Close your karmic cycle, okay? The past is the past. Surrender that past, okay? Make the decision today to surrender. Let go. Move on. Go in the new direction. You know what you need to do. Pile number one, you know exactly what you need to do. You know the situation. You know how to get out of your situation. You're the only one who's stopping yourself, and you're free. Okay, I'll get one more card for you, but I think you have the answers there already, okay? You know it. But again, if you are still a little bit confused, then angels are saying, by all means, ask your soul to give you a sign at night time during your dreams. But take note of the dreams. Stop hesitating and having the signs and like God's shining all kinds of, he's got those wands and all different colored butterflies and all rainbows and everything, and you're ignoring it because you choose to ignore it. Okay, you are in charge of your own happiness, and if you choose to be happy, then you need to go after it. If you are upset and you are depressed, you're choosing to stay in that state of depression. Okay, they're giving you a way out. Okay, take the way. Okay, inflow of abundance. Okay, so a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Okay, so there you go. More good news coming your way. If you're worried about money, don't worry. There's money coming in your way. You're going to have a good business venture. Okay, there could be some important documents or contracts that you might be dealing with in the near future. But this is obviously the positive, because remember, this is the good news that's coming. So if that's what you're needing to know, you're now going to have the wisdom, the closure, and everything that you need in your dreams will give you the information how you can move into this new direction to get your happiness, to get this inflow of abundance, to move forward in your life. And it's all promising. It's all happiness. Okay, pile number 1. That is fantastic news, I think so anyway. Okay, take the leadership role. Create this new in your life. You've got what it takes within you. Have an awesome day. I'll chat to you soon. Right, those of you who have chosen pile number 3, okay, hashtag house 3. Pile number 2, sorry, hashtag house 3. Okay, what good news is coming your way? Okay, so intellectual growth. Okay, so this is the house of relationships. So your relationships are what you're going to be dealing with. Okay, so you might have a lot of curiosity. You might experience new relationships or more growth in your relationships. You might be taking a short trip somewhere, going on maybe a small little holiday, a weekend away somewhere, which is great. It's a time for you to really start talking to your loved ones and also start to really, really listen, okay? You might be dealing with your siblings or your relatives, and then obviously just look at the growth between your day-to-day connections. Okay, I'm just going to read the cards. We've got a bit of wind. I don't want the cards to start flying away. Right, so you've also got Pluto. So your good news is going to give you a lot of depth. It's going to give you some power. So that could be internal power. You might need power in order to deal with some of these relationships. Maybe you've been having a bad time or bad energies between you and someone, and now you've got the power to really deal with it. Okay, this is the time to go deep. You've got your darkness, soul growth, intensity and control, death and rebirth. Okay, so in order, I know this sounds like bad news, but it's not. Okay, in order to be reborn, you need to die, and I don't mean that in a physical sense. Okay, sometimes when you're going through a lot of darkness, you feel like your power's been taken away from you. You're actually going through quite a lot of soul growth. Okay, there's a lot of depth happening for you. There's a lot of intensity that's happening for you, and that's all being there so that you can be reborn. Okay, so if you feel like at the moment things are just really dark and really powerless, it's not. Okay, you're going through what's called the dark night of the soul. I did a video last week or the week before. Please go look back in the past. Look at the spiritual growth. It's very, very interesting. I actually got that information from someone else, and it really has helped me to understand this. If you understand, and if that video still didn't make sense, go and Google Dark Night of the Soul or Shadow Work. Same thing. This is a time for you to really dig deep. Okay, why are bad things happening to you? This is the time to really figure it out. Once you figure that out, you can be reborn. So that's actually excellent news, just in case you don't think so. Okay, so look at this. You have got the intuition card. So this is a time where your intuition is really, really going deep, okay? You are going to have more knowledge. You're going to have a better understanding as to what's going on in your life. This is a time where you'll be working more with your inner child. And really, really, people don't actually understand how important this inner child work is for you to manifest. Children can probably manifest things so quicker because they're just so cute and so adorable. But, they don't know the sense of, until parents tell them no. But they don't understand the sense of no, which is why they cry when they get told no, because they just, I want and I want to get. I'm not saying you must act like a little child and throw a tantrum, but to get in touch with your inner child is really, really important. Look at this, how beautiful is this? So creativity, this is a time for you to really get creative. Creativity helps the stuff in your body to flow better. People often think creativity is like painting, and it doesn't have to be. You could throw a bunch of splodges onto the wall, you could paint your house, you could do interior decorating, you can go do gardening, you can play musical instruments, you can bake, you can sew, you can, my gosh, really dance. Okay, anything that really gets into it. Go do some yoga, there was a dance that I did called Nia, I think what it's called, and it was flow dancing, really, really amazing. If you ever see it, go ahead and do it. Act like a butterfly, run around the garden, whatever it is. But being creative is really going to help you right now. Okay, and look at this beautiful spiritual growth. Okay, so again, this is really good news. Spirituality, again, this is during what's about to come out of your rebirth. Okay, so once you've gone in, you dealt with the darkness and you dealt with the soul and you really have gone deep, you will come out in this beautiful butterfly. Okay, and you will get the spirituality, you'll get the understanding. It's a beautiful process. Again, please go watch that video or go and Google that video, because I promise you, understanding your dark night really, really helps you to come out of it so much better and so much happier. And how beautiful is this? So you've got crystals and energy healing. So again, crystals, very much in a child. There's some little children playing. I don't know if you can see there. There's some beautiful, children fairies playing harps and, banjos, and it's about dancing and finding the beauty. Children will go into a garden and they love fairies, and they love those beliefs. And if you really allow yourself to go deep into your spirituality, we can still go out into the garden and find this, get in touch with the fae and the divas. They really are beautiful spiritual beings, and they can help you so much, with healing. You've got energy healing, so go and get a Reiki session if need be, or Google all kinds of energy healings. I'm a Reiki practitioner. I can do distance healing. Contact me if you really, really can't find anyone. But yeah, really beautiful, pile number 2. A lot of beautiful things coming your way. Let me get some more clarity for you. What else can we tell pile number 2s about? What good news can they expect? Okay, right. So we have got the moon, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, releasing fears that hold you back. Okay, so you might, again with the spirituality, spending some time maybe under the moon, working with the moon's energies will obviously bring out more insights. Here we've got wolves and dogs, so I don't know if that's relevant to you at all, but maybe spending some time with your dog, or, channeling your inner wolf. Again, working with the moon's energies, but, you might get a lot of psychic insights while you do that. And releasing fears. Again, your dark night's nothing for you to fear. Okay, it might seem scary at the time, but you really don't need to. Call on Archangel Haniel if you are scared in any way or form, and she can definitely help you through this time. Okay, wow. Another wolf, guys. Maybe you need to look at your spiritual wolf as a spirit guide. Maybe you've got a wolf. This one's got a unicorn, a wolf, and a lion. Okay, really beautiful. And it's got your logic, honest impulse, and curiosity. Okay, so delays and changes to plans. Truth delivers without tact. Okay, and then some challenging information. So this is just, also a page of air. It's using your head, using your logic in a situation, getting a new amount of information coming in. Something new is about to start. Okay, I also see, if you look on top of the wolf's head, there's also a bit of like a charm or pendant. It's on this wolf's head, so I think it could be the third eye. So you might have your third eye opening during this time, which is really exciting and wow. The third eye really can bring up so much, just gives you so much clarity with your life. Okay, and then you've got your King of Fire, so you might have a King of Fire coming in. King of Wands, someone who's motivation, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. It says, focus, communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So someone might come in order to help you during this time. Again, look at this beautiful creative dragon, lots of colors, lots of beautiful, lots of vibrancy. Or you could be meeting someone who is that kind of personality. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Yes, I mean, I think that's, having a spiritual awakening is really one of the best things you can actually get. I think that's brilliant news because, once you have a spiritual awakening, things in your life just becomes easier. So it's like all the bad that you've gone through becomes over, and then you've just got this enlightenment of, just think of a beautiful butterfly and rainbows and having the most amazing things around you. Having spiritual insight just allows you to see the truth and where to go and what to do, and just feeling really wow. You become so connected with God and so connected with angels and spirits, and really understanding your life step by step just opens up. That's brilliant news. Okay. Thank you, pile number 2. And I'm now moving on to pile number 3. Right, pile number 3. Hello, how are you today? Okay, so you chose series. Maybe it's something that you feel connected to, star seeds, or just for some of you. Okay, so this deals with your emotions, and you might be dealing with, okay, so I'll just go through the words and then I'll try and figure it out. So I've got Earth, Mother, Protection, Separation, Seasonal Cycles. Okay, well, we are going through a seasonal cycle right now. Fertility and Harvest, Mothers and Daughters Issues. Okay, so I think your good news is you need to become more grounded and deal with Mother Earth. If you are separated from your mom or your daughter during this time, just know that she is still, or, either she is still protecting you, or you can still send protection onto your child if that's the thing. Seasonal cycles, well, we've just started a new cycle. So Northern Hemisphere, we're now going to autumn. Southern Hemisphere, we're now going into spring. So you're either going to deal with harvesting, or you're going to deal with fertility during this time. Okay, so this is a time, if you're looking to fall pregnant and you're looking to become a mother, then this is a good time for you to become a mother. So that's the good news you're needing to know. Then awesome. Okay, I have Taurus. Okay, so you're either going to embody this kind of personality during this time, which is where the good news is coming, or I'm so sorry, something just flew into my eye. Okay, or you're going to meet someone who's a Taurus during this time. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what that was that flew into my eye. Hopefully it wasn't a bug. Okay, so we have got I have, and we have got, okay, so you're going to get validation during this time. You're going to get, obviously, some kind of stability coming through. So if things haven't been quite stable, it will come through. You're now going to maybe understand your purpose. You're going to have a lot more endurance, and you're going to start to see tangible results with whatever you've been dealing with, and you're going to have more comforts in your life. It's not bad. Oh, wow, look at this. Purpose. What did I say? Okay, so you now, if you've been asking about what is your purpose, trying to figure out what is your purpose, you're there. Okay? You might have already gone through, again, for pile number 2, those are the people who are going through a bit of the dark night of the soul. Again, there's a video that I have got, sorry, I think I've got it out. There's a video that I've got posted about 2 weeks ago about spiritual stages. I advise you go watch it, because you might now be stepping out of one phase and you're now walking your truth and working within your purpose, okay? If you don't already know what your purpose is, you're now going to figure out what your purpose is. So that's really good news, okay? Once you know your purpose, you really will. You'll definitely be able to endure most of life's stuff. You'll definitely start to feel a lot more stable, okay? You're asked during this time to really allow your mind to wander, to meditate, to quiet your mind. This is definitely a card of meditation, daydream. The more you do that, again, it will help you with your purpose. Okay, so you've got to follow your heart and stay focused. This is all telling you the same thing, okay? So by following your heart, your purpose is always in your heart, okay? You know in your heart, your spirit knows your purpose. It always has known your purpose. And so by following your heart, you're going to follow your purpose, okay? And by following your purpose, you're following your heart. It's the same thing. And to stay focused, okay, while you meditate, stay focused. Decide, this is where I'm going to be enduring. I'm going to endure down this path, and that's where I'm going. Okay, I'm going to stay focused. Don't allow anyone to take you off your focused path. Right, spell number 3. What else do we have for you? Okay. What can we have? What good news is coming in for pile number 3? Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so you got the three of air, which talks about take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself for others. So you might have been going through, well, like I said, you might have come out of your dark night of the soul situation, and now you're having to work through, forgiveness. But it's a time when you can be dealing with a lot of the healing. I think that you probably coming out of that right now. So you're probably at the final stages of finally healing. And so the good news is, you're soon going to feel healed. Okay. Okay, balance. Okay, so the need for more balance, moderation, cooperation, compromise, wait for perfect timing. Okay, so obviously there's something that you're wanting, and they're saying that, it's coming, but during perfect timing. So when, you may ask for Archangel Zadkiel to help you during this time, but you're definitely going to feel a lot more balanced. You're going to feel like life's a little bit more moderate. You're going to be able to compromise and cooperate better with people. But yeah, something that's coming in is also asking you to be a little bit more patient, to wait for whatever it is that you're wanting to bring into your life, because it's going to come in, okay, but during the perfect time. Maybe there's just a little bit of your pain that just needs to be worked through, okay? Once you've worked through that, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest will come in. And then you've got your well done, a job well done, contentment, joy, gratitude, a path towards enlightenment, okay? So that's, again, you've got good luck coming your way. This is the world, completion of the old, something now coming more in. This is almost, if you look at this card, it's almost like it's an opening to a new world. So you're now going to see life, and the path of enlightenment is really beautiful because it's seeing life for what it is. It's now getting an opening to just seeing. I mean, look at all the like the psychedelic colors and the like psychedelic visions. You could become a little bit more psychic, or I did talk about star seeds, and maybe Google that if you don't know what that is. But really starting to see in other realms and connecting with other realms and your star family. And understanding your purpose. Maybe you'll be working with your star families, working with your angels, or whatever you ask for Archangel Michael as well. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Okay, so you might have some conflict with others, but like I say, it's all during. I mean, if enduring, balancing, you'll learn. We always get tested when we're going through these things, and it's just learning how to deal with conflict, learning what's important, what's not important, learning about your ego and how to control your ego. Okay, so you might have people coming in like little tests, trying to pick at your ego, and I think you'll learn to deal with this conflict better. Okay, behind me is a smiling ball with big hearts in the eyes. You just noticed that now. Your final card, okay, plans that needs revision, more going on that meets the poor timing again. So, yes, you might be trying to get things going forward, or you want to go into your purpose and you're so excited and you want to go through, but you just need to look at your plans a little bit more. It's all that they're saying. The timing's just a little bit poor. Okay, so you're not far off. Again, there might be forgiveness that needs to be done, some conflict that needs to be dealt with. So go within, deal with that, meditate, ask and pray for advice on how to do that. And I think then you'll get an answer. I'm going to pull one more card for you. I just feel like there's needing one more card, please, for my pile number 3s, as to what's happening right now, what good news can they expect, what's coming in for them. What good news is coming for my pile number 3s? Okay, so, wow. Successful self-employment. So maybe your purpose is going to bring you lots of money, pile number 3. Okay, enjoys life's luxuries. The Nun of Earth is very much, as you can see, she's like an empress, enchantress, beautiful woman who is, she's got the most gorgeous wings, and, she's surrounded by jewels and beauty. And so I think that's what they're trying to tell you, that when you realize your purpose and you deal with the, learning how to deal with conflict, learning how to deal with past, learning how to deal with closure, learning to forgive yourself, learning to forgive your past, learning to forgive your exes, your mothers, your fathers, your everything, whatever you need to deal with, your purpose will then come to you. And when it does come to you, you're going to start to see money coming in, because when you start to work with your purpose, it might be a hobby that you might decide, well, you know what, I'm going to start my own business here. And this is the good news that's coming in for you, that once you got your purpose, you'll be successful. You will finally find the success that you need. So, whether it's working, as a coach or as a spiritual person, or, whatever it is, whatever your divine purpose is, as an artist, an entrepreneur, you'll start to bring in the money. You'll start to feel really, really wonderful. Again, you need to spend more quiet time alone. Okay, pile number 3. I hope that resonates with someone. Please comment down below. Let me know exactly what's going on with you. Like, subscribe, share. Okay, again, if you ever listen to these readings and they don't resonate with you, but you think of someone else, share it with the person. Again, the purpose of me doing these readings is really and truly to get these messages to someone. Okay, pile number 3. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your week. Goodbye.